that?
Really?
I've got a problem.
Chocolate.
It's getting harder and harder just to make it through the day.
Chocolate.
Is it not 5 p.m. yet? Is that chocolate on your face? No, I thought I imagined that. Oh, God, you smell like a cocoa pod. It's not even noon. We're making Nutella. This recipe is super straightforward. If you can't find any pre-skinned hazelnuts, and you don't have any kids of your own who you can trick into doing it for you by just lying to them and telling them that it's a game, you're just gonna have to do it yourself. Start by pouring out your hazelnuts onto a sheet pan and roasting them in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. Maybe 9. Wait until the nuts have cooled a little bit and then transfer them to a container and shake it to remove around 70% of the skins off around 60% of the nuts. The rest you'll have to do yourself. As you peel each individual nut, time will feel like it's slowing down. But don't worry, it's not. Nobody gets any extra time rations. It's just your perception that's changing because of the extreme tedium. Next is the easy part. Grind up your hazelnuts in a food processor or a blender until the oils are released and we get a lovely hazelnut butter. It should take about 5 minutes. As you can see, the nuts will powderize almost instantaneously. They'll stay like that for a little bit, and then you'll start to see some changes near the bottom in a narrow band. Soon, the rest will become incorporated, and the lot will be smooth and oily. And now it's time for a classic do as I say and not as I do moment. Do not just pour regular old table sugar into your Nutella mixture because it adds to the grittiness. It doesn't spread out as evenly as powdered sugar and you'll be chewing on those undissolved, unpowdered sugar crystals. So use powdered sugar. Add in your cocoa powder, a pinch of salt, and finally your coconut oil, which I heated up a little bit so it would spread out better because it's solid at a room temperature. Give it a taste test, and then transfer it to a container and leave it in the fridge to set. After several hours, the coconut oil will become hard and give your Nutella that classic processed texture, as well as a few naturally occurring spoon marks. All right, let's try this bastardized childhood dream. I like it.
It's good.
It's like a 70% dark chocolate bar, but in sludge form. This probably won't surprise you, but it's much grittier and less silky than commercial grade Nutella because my operation here is not a commercial operation. It's more on the barely side of operational. So to conclude, the texture isn't as good. It's a little bit grittier. It's not as silky as I just mentioned, but you get a lot more hazelnuts and a lot more cocoa and a lot less palm oil. So that's good. Well, haven't solved my chocolate dependency problem.
Chocolate.
Merely my dependency on the fluctuating hours of convenience stores. In fact, my increase in self-sufficiency has dramatically enabled my addiction. And as always, do what you love because nobody cares and it doesn't matter.